Lifers, and welcome back to another episode of Life Honestly. I'm Nana. Let's talk. Today we're going to be talking about why you're always mentally tired, or maybe sometimes mentally tired. So, yeah, it could be because of many things. But I'm going to be looking at it and speaking about it from more of a mental health angle, because that's just kind of the place I'm in right now. So the big thing for me, and I know a lot of other people I know as well, you just kind of always feel just like mentally checked out or mentally, like I said, tired, because your mind is always going. And I think a lot of mothers can relate to this in the way that I think we all know mothers take a lot of the emotional and caring duties of the child. And this is whether you're single, in a marriage, whatever. So there's always stuff going through our brains. So that, like, you may always feel tired. And I know I've said in the past, oh, it's just because I have kids. It's just because I have kids. And yes, kids are tiresome, but you also have to realize that with kids comes all these things that need to be thought about for what's coming up and what needs to be done. And ladies, we all know how much goes through our brain. So there's that. And then if you pile the mental health aspect onto that, for example, with anxiety, I have all the mother scheduling, where do the kids need to be, when do we need insulin or stuff for my son because he's the type 1 diabetic, appointments, deciding on certain things where they need to be, like that's all going on. And then with anxiety piled on that, and I'm speaking from my perspective personally, is that then I'm also worried about what has happened in the past. So if I had, let's just say, a conversation with somebody, I'll have all the thoughts of motherhood, then I'll have the thoughts of, oh my God, what did I say in that last conversation? Should I have said this? Oh my gosh, I should have said that. Or if I went somewhere, oh, I forgot to do this, I should have done that. Those types of thoughts. And then also having racing thoughts of, okay, what's happening tomorrow? What's happening the next day? What's happening the next week? What's coming up in a month? Did I forget to schedule something? So it's just all very busy. And if you can imagine that, I've explained this to others as like, if you've seen, the Spice Girls. So the Spice Girls video for Two Become One, and their background was like the lights and showing how traffic was going back and forth, and it's just lights because it was going so fast. That's what it feels like in your brain, and it can exhaust you, not only mentally, but it can exhaust you physically as well, because you're constantly overthinking. Like I said, with the past and with the future, you've got major hypervigilance. So just leaving the house, like, oh my gosh, what is somebody going to do? What is somebody going to do? Or is somebody going to do something? Where is it coming from? I also have the issue with anxiety and like just constantly thinking about the state of my home. If anybody has teenagers, you get it. But it's just, I'm so mentally exhausted that I just don't know where to start. So that, on top of everything, kind of weighs on you as well. So when I personally get into that state where my mental load is too much, I'm checked out, my body is like so tired, feeling extremely fatigued, I end up just like doom scrolling. So whether that's Facebook or Instagram or, TikTok, stuff like that, I'll just doom scroll so that nothing is nothing extra is going into my head that that I need to think about. Also, I've had major problems with sleeping. Very hard to get to sleep because there's always stuff rushing through my mind. And then waking up at various times during the night because, like I say, my body hates me. Because even if you're sleeping or you're not necessarily thinking about something that you're anxious about or stressed about, your body, your nervous system is still holding that. So you may look fine from the outside, but inside you're just being destroyed. And it's like no amount of sleep, no amount of rest, no amount of quiet will fix it. So yeah, having the supports around that, supports from your doctor, supports from a therapist, are really helpful to work through these challenges. So my question for you guys is, have you ever been told that you're lazy, but really it's just you being overwhelmed with, just mentally overwhelmed with too much going on, that it's causing you, mental fatigue and physical fatigue? Has anyone just called you lazy? Because at the end of the day, I know what it feels like, and it's not laziness, although I have a while ago put that label on myself. It's just like, oh, I just feel like a bum, or I just feel lazy. But it's not laziness. It's literally your body talking to you. And do you have any times during your day or during, the months or years that you have noticed that your mental load may be a little bit larger than you'd like it to be? So yeah, let's get a conversation going. See how everyone else is doing. Share our stories so that maybe we're going through the same types of things. So on that note, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and the like if you haven't already. And that's it for this episode. We will catch you on the next one. Bye.